I'm joined at this moment by Mr. Ponnanna. He is the legal advisor to the Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. Mr. Ponnanna, you might have heard Mohandas Pai there telling us on the show that he believes that surely there should first be the inquiry before you end up suspending a police commissioner, someone of that seniority. Is this simply the government trying to find scapegoats for their own failures?
Rajib, I heard him very briefly with regard to how the arrests must take place. But while answering your question, let us be clear on a few facts. Now, the police are part of the government. Police can't be a different entity than the government. Therefore, the entire celebration that took place at the Chinnaswamy Stadium was a private affair. It was DNA, RCB and the Karnataka State Cricket Association, which jointly made a request on the 3rd that they would want to celebrate the victory of the Royal Challengers Bangalore and therefore allow us to carry out the celebration in the Karnataka State Cricket Association. Now that application, which went to the Commissioner of Police, has not been dealt with. Either the application had to be accepted, permission granted by imposing certain conditions, by ascertaining what is the number of people who are going to arrive at the venue, by ascertaining so many other facts. But the application remains pending, was not decided.
One minute, Mr. Ponnanna.
Just hear me out.
No, 1 minute.
No, just hear me out.
No, 1 minute. You're telling me that the application to hold a ceremony at Chinnaswamy Stadium was never cleared by the police. Then please explain to me what was D.K. Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, doing inside the stadium, holding the trophy, felicitating the players, even as there was police bandobast outside. Are you telling me that all of this was done without police permission?
No, let us not mix up the issue. If you permit me, I will just take 2 seconds of your time to explain, because at the end of the day, the perception that is being created by the media and the facts are two different things. Now, let us try and understand the facts if people want to know the truth. The truth of the matter is that the application was never decided. But bandobast facilities were provided by the police. Now, if things had gone well, obviously nothing would have happened. But things have gone drastically wrong. We are in the face of a tragedy.
No, Mr. Ponnanna, are we saying, Mr. Ponnanna, are we saying a gathering of this magnitude was done without police permission? I mean, is the attempt being made to put all the blame now on RCB and KSCA and the government of Karnataka, or the police has nothing to do with it?
Now, what do you want? You want the entire blame to be on the government? If that is going to make you happy, then so
no,
be
law,
it.
no. Law and order, sir. I am saying law and order is a state subject.
Now, are you even going to want to know the facts? Because, see, end of the day, we are all equally in a state of mourning.
Yes,
the
sir,
point remains, why this action was taken against the police personnel is what you are questioning, and it's what I am trying to answer.
Please tell me why then.
This is exactly what I am trying to answer.
Why was the police commissioner suspended?
3rd evening or whatever time on 3rd, an application is made seeking permission by private agencies to celebrate the possible victory of the Royal Challengers Bangalore at the KSCA Stadium venue. Now, this is not a matter which was brought to the notice of either the Home Minister or the Chief Minister. Neither did the police clear that application, nor did they reject that application. They claim that they were in the middle of bandobast for the cricket match which took place the previous day, and all the revelers who had watched this match in various places were out on the street celebrating the victory. Therefore, they were up till 4 in the morning. They did not decide anything. 7 in the morning, RCB puts up a post that we are having this celebration. There is no entry cost. Please come to KSCA Stadium in large numbers and celebrate the victory of RCB. This is at 7 a.m. in the morning. Nobody has given them any permission so far. Now people started coming in large numbers. Police were compelled to provide bandobast because the numbers were turning out.
I still ask you, you've given me the chronology very well, but I still ask you, why is the police commissioner then suspended? He has not given the
Because
permission. In fact, he has
his-
told reporters that I wanted the function to be held on Sunday, not on Wednesday. I wanted it to be held
Whom?
4 days later.
To whom did he tell? He should have told those who had come to him for permission that I am not in a position, the police are not in a position to provide bandobast. You cannot have this function, have it 4 days later. Or he must
is
have
what he
briefed the chief
reportedly
minister
said.
and... Oh,
This is
no,
what
where
he
is it, sir?
reportedly said.
No, let us have things on record, Rajdeep. We are here, we are trying to answer certain critical questions. I can't say from hearsay what he has said. Now, he was not
Okay.
able to answer this. He was not able to answer the chief minister why this application, which was not decided, was not brought to the notice of the chief minister. Why was it not brought to the notice of the chief minister that they are not in a position to give bandobast? How is
The
he to
chief-
know?
Are you
How
telling
is
me
the Home
that the
Minister
chief
said
no,
no?
no, no. Are you telling me that the chief minister who's just held a function in Vidhan Sauda doesn't know that another function is going to take place at Chinnaswamy Stadium shortly afterwards? He doesn't know about it?
Sir, till 4 in the morning. This is exactly why, heads have rolled. Now, you cannot
No, no.
assume and presume that everything is known to him. You
The
see,
Home
the
Minister
Commissioner
does not
of
know that
Police
the Home Minister should resign. If the Home Minister does not know
Why?
that police permission has not been granted and a function of this scale is being
No,
held,
that
then he
is
should
why
resign.
suspensions have taken place, because the Home Minister ought to have been briefed. How is he to know?
No, they sack
He
the
is
Home
to know
Minister then.
provided the police come and brief him.
So the Home
police
Minister has no
should have come to the
responsibility? Home Minister has no responsibility?
Why, sir, please
The
try and
Police
understand.
Commissioner reports to the Home Minister.
Let us be logical. That is why, because he did not report to the Home Minister, did not report to the Chief Minister as is required, is why he is under suspension. Now,
Okay.
you asked me
I
a
w-
question, why he is suspended? I am saying this is why he is suspended, and you say that the Home Minister is not accountable. Home Minister is
Okay.
accountable, provided the Commissioner of Police had briefed him. There is a hierarchy in the department. He does not brief him, he pays the price for it.
Can I for a moment bring in Tara Krishnaswamy? You've heard Mr. Ponnanna saying, look, the Chief Minister, Home Minister were kept in the dark by the Police Commissioner, or that the Police Commissioner did not inform the Chief Minister or Home Minister what exactly was happening. Do you buy this argument, or do you believe that the Police Commissioner, by all accounts, a very fine officer, has been made a scapegoat?
Rajdeep, I want to make two
No,
or three
Rajdeep,
points.
let us not get into this kind of an
One
inquiry
minute, sir,
here.
1 minute.
Now, the
Let's hear a
Commissioner of
citizen
Police-
voice. I'll come back to
Well,
you.
the Commissioner of Police is not there to answer this question. How does she is going to answer the question that she is briefed or not?
No.
See, in
Okay,
fact,
sir.
I can tell you on record that the Commissioner of Police informed the Home Minister at 7:30 in the morning that he will be unable to brief him because he has been out in the night till 4 trying to control the revelers who are celebrating the victory of RCB. So he
Sir,
did
I
not
take-
even do his morning briefing. This is
Sir,
just that you know.
I take all your point. My only point is, if that is the case, why the hell was the function then allowed to go ahead? Sorry to use strong language. Why the hell was that function allowed to go? It's criminal negligence then. If no permission has been officially given, RCB, KSC are holding a function just a few kilometers away from Vidhan Sauda, and you're telling me that the Home Minister of Karnataka is in the dark?
This is exactly. Have you read the suspension order?
Sir, I have read the suspension order. My
Have you heard the order
limited
of
point is,
suspension?
I am sorry, the
So
Home
therefore,
Minister of
sir-
Karnataka cannot escape responsibility like this. With due regard, sir. With due regard, sir. The Home Minister of Karnataka cannot say, I didn't know that such a big function is taking place when just before that Vidhan Sauda is having an equally grand function. I didn't know that permission has not been given. How can he say that,
you're
sir?
not-
I'm going to give Mr. Ponnanna one last opportunity to respond. Mr. Ponnanna, the general impression is that it is very easy. You said as a police commissioner has never been suspended. My sense is this is a knee-jerk reaction taken to protect the political class by showing that you have done something. Why should he be held responsible?
I will
Clearly, when the
just-
deputy chief minister is holding the trophy in the Chinnaswamy Stadium, he doesn't know, Mr. Shivkumar doesn't know that police permission has not been granted? Come on.
So what do you want me to answer? Why Dr. D.K. Shivkumar participated in the function?
No,
or
my
why-
point is, why doesn't anyone from your political leadership in Karnataka say, yes, we were negligent, we made a mistake, we made a big mistake? Why can't any of them admit to the fact that they allowed a function of this magnitude to take place without police permission?
So that is why today we see that the police have been a person of commissioner's standing has been suspended. Now we cannot take.
And what happens to the Home Minister? The Home Minister
We
will
cannot-
continue. The Home Minister has no responsibility, no accountability.
No, the buck must stop there. You cannot
Okay.
keep saying why the Home Minister is not resigning, because the Home Minister about this entire show is why today the Commissioner of Police is under suspension. Prima facie inquiry has to
Okay.
be held. There is now a Judicial Commission of Inquiry held. Let them decide whether the Home Minister was in the know of these things. Now let us not, we are here jumping the gun. We cannot just
Okay.
keep,
Okay, I'm going to leave
pleasing
it
these
there.
masses by making these films.
Sir, I'm going to leave it there. I know this is a contentious issue, but I think the people of Bengaluru have every reason to get all the answers. You've given us part of the chronology, and I appreciate that. I have absolutely, my only question will remain in our system.
Let me just
someone-
add to this.
Yes.
As Madam said, she spoke very rightly, that if you are looking at probity in public life at the levels where any kind of accident, any kind of disaster, any kind of mishap must lead to the political resignation of political executive, then Pulwama must have resulted in resignations of several ministers in the central government. So therefore, let us not get into an area which is non-existent in the system.
I don't want to
Now,
get.
right
I
now,
don't want to get in tonight. I do not want to get into whataboutery. But you have raised valid issues. I have raised valid questions, I believe, and I leave it to the people of Bengaluru and the country to decide when someone should resign, taking accountability. What is that moment when a political leader in this country will say "Mia culpa"? Lal Bahadur Shastri resigned after a railway accident in 1956, but that was 1956. We are in 2025. No one in our political class resigns. Let me leave it at that.